What's going on, people? Welcome to Fandoms Anonymous. We are here. This is the place for the official Fandoms Anonymous Power Ranger movie countdown. Man, we are so excited to have a Power Rangers movie coming out. We're going to be providing you all types of content, from podcasts to special interviews with special guests to different conversations to debates about Power Rangers. We're talking Power Rangers every single day. There's going to be a new video dropping every day leading up to the release of the Power Rangers movie. Again, this is Fandoms Anonymous presents the Power Rangers movie countdown. Follow us all over social media and subscribe to us here on YouTube. Go Power Rangers. What's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of Fandoms Anonymous, where we're getting down to it. We're counting down to the Power Rangers movie here on the Fandoms Anonymous YouTube channel, on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. We're dropping a new video every single day talking about something Power Rangers related. We're talking about different discussions, conversations, special interviews, podcasts, everywhere, man. We're doing it up for Power Rangers, leading all the way up into the movie. If you guys are looking for some good shirts to wear, good Power Ranger shirts, I've been in conversations with a nice company called DC Visual Arts. It's a guy named David, and his shop is on Etsy. Real good customer service, real good, responds back to you real well, getting information about his merchandise. I'm buying something from him Friday. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to do a video on it when I get it. But this shirt that I'm going to get from him is awesome. My man Nelson has seen it. And speaking of Nelson, I got my man Nelson on the line with us today. What's going on, Nelson?
How's it going, guys? Glad to be here with Fandoms Anonymous.
Most definitely. Nelson, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
I, too, am a huge fan of Power Rangers. Really looking forward to the new movie. Really big into the Super Sentai as well. If you guys don't know what that is, that's, what Power Rangers was adapted from. So, if you haven't had a chance to watch any of the Super Sentai, I highly recommend it. Mighty Morphin was for you when you were a kid. Super Sentai is for you when you're an adult.
Most definitely. And Nelson's got a new baby at the house, man. That baby's precious, man. That baby is precious. How's she doing?
She's doing good. It's hard to believe she's already 5 months now.
Right,
so time
right.
Does fly fast.
Time does fly. I've watched her grow up on Facebook, and now she looks like she's in that stage where she's about to start getting into stuff. And we all know that stage. We all know that stage. So let's get started here today, man. Today we're talking about something specific. We're not talking about the show. We're not talking about the movie. We're talking about the Power Rangers comic. Now, with the craze of Power Rangers that's been going on lately, a lot of things and Power Rangers related has been coming out. We got the Power Rangers Mega Battle game on PS4 and Xbox. We got the upcoming Power Rangers Legacy War game for our phones that's dropping next Thursday. I'm definitely excited for the Power Rangers Legacy War game. What about you, Nelson?
Oh, yeah,
definitely excited for that. And I think it's going to be along the same lines. If you guys play Marvel Contest of Champions, it's going to have that same. I think it's going to have that same feel to it. But in regards to the branding of Power Rangers, it's coming back. That craze, that hype from the '90s is in the air. You can walk outside right now and smell the air. And, Power Rangers! It's just floating around. So today we're going to talk about the comic books. Now we got the Kyle Higgins series that's out with some amazing storylines, and we're going to get to that in a minute. But let's start off with the DC Power Rangers crossover, where we got Batman with the Red Ranger, we got Superman, and everybody's involved together. And I've caught a glimpse of a few of those panels where it was one panel I thought it was hilarious. Tommy was getting Batman together. He was like, you guys need to stay behind. We don't know how you fight. We don't know this. We don't know that. And Tommy was like, look, we bought that life. That's basically what he said. We bought that life. We got these Zords. We got these powers. And he was the Green Ranger was staring Batman in the face, man to man, toe to toe. Like, look, we bought that life. You ain't got to worry about that. You don't care. No matter we from another universe, whatever you want to try to throw on it. we about that life. So, Nelson, tell us about this whole Power Ranger series that's going on with the connection of DC.
So I won't give away any spoilers, but basically, there's a battle in Angel Grove, and then there's some kind of continuation, and then there happens to be one of the Rangers is sent to the world of DC, and obviously, especially when it comes to dealing with Batman, when somebody lands in his city and he doesn't know about it, he goes straight to fighting. He ain't asking no questions like, hey, you're in Gotham City, you look like an enemy, we about to fight. So that's basically what the first issue is covering. Then we roll over to the second issue. Again, no spoilers. Talking about the second issue, I'll clearly, coming from them, they find out, hey, why are you here? Kind of deal. So it's really, coming up. The third issue just dropped this week. So, it's really exciting. You got basically two of your favorite things ever together. Batman,
Exactly.
Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, with Power Rangers. The Mighty Morphin fighting team.
You can't beat it. And for those of you out there who like Power Rangers sucks and this and that, Power Rangers shouldn't be and get the credibility that it does. If that was the case, we would not be reading a comic book right now where the Green Ranger and Batman are looking at each other toe to toe. I mean,
right.
that should be enough. That's enough. That should be enough for anybody. I mean, just to be honest. But what I know you said the first and second issue out of the third issue just dropped. How do you feel about this crossover?
I think it's really well done. What they're doing with it, they're not going too over the top with it, because like Superman, of course, is Superman. He can pretty much decimate just about anything. But they're not allowing it to be like, oh, hey, I'm Superman, I'm just about to let it smack down on everybody. Like, they're like in their Zords against like the Justice League. So it's well balanced, if you know what I mean.
Most definitely. And that's what, and like you said, we don't want to have this overpowered Superman trying to overshadow or take the limelight, because if this is a crossover, then we should be seeing a mix between the two. We should be seeing how they balance out each other. So I'm glad that it's flowing like that. We also have the other series from Kyle Higgins from Boom Comics that's been running around about the last year. So tell us a little bit about that series.
So on this journey that I have taken upon myself to read this, I will say, amazing comic, like what IDW did for Ninja Turtles, Kyle Higgins and Boom Studios are doing for the Power Rangers. They basically gave it a new life. They modernized it a little bit. They tweaked it a little bit. So I will tell you this: the comic takes place right after Tommy has, come back and joined the Rangers. He's just fresh off of Rita's spell. So they got a new twist on it. And what they do is, they fill in the holes, because on the show, when we were kids, it went from, hey, they broke the Sword of Darkness to, hey, welcome to the team, Tommy. Cool. High five. Let's go to Ernest and get a shake. Cool. We're best friends now. What this comic does is it bridges that stuff. It shows you how, how we all would react if someone was like, say, Malcolm was Tommy, and he just come in, and I was Jason, and he come in and he's on my team, and I'm the Red Ranger and I'm the leader. Like, hey, you got to follow my lead, because this is my show, not your show, and it bridges that gap. Like the other Rangers, feeling a little bit like, hey, Zordon didn't even talk to us about this. He's just on the team now. We were just fighting him like 2 days ago. So what's up with that? You know what I mean?
Right.
And also, no spoilers, of course, but Tommy has a sense of what, like what soldiers experience, PTSD. So he's feeling like, he's feeling bad. He's having trouble with it as well, adjusting from being like under Rita's spell to working with 5 new people, not just working on his own.
It sounds really interesting to me. Like I said, I have the first couple of issues, and what you're talking about, I have read through, and it was awesome. Like you said, bridging that gap that wasn't bridged, with the original series. So where has the comic gone to now since the beginning?
So it goes up to that point again, bridging the gaps, filling in those holes, and then what Kyle Higgins does with it is he puts his own spin on it. So it's a lot of neat treats in there. So you get a new character. I won't say what his true identity is, but you get this new character, Lord Draken, and he's from an alternate universe within the new Power Rangers universe. He's kind of talking to Rita, telling Rita, you knew he was going to betray you, all that stuff, So you get this new character, Lord Draken, and you experiencing this new Rangers, like almost different from what you experienced with us growing up. All the Rangers have a whole, like they're like three-dimensional characters versus the Power Rangers one-dimensional characters we experienced as children. So the characters are really fleshed out.
And I think this is an awesome, dissertation or different view of Power Rangers for those real deal avid fans out there. I'm going to start getting back into buying the rest of the issues that I'm missing so I can have all of them together because, this is going to be something to collect one day. This is something going to be half for your children one day. But, guys, this conversation has been awesome. Nelson, is there anything else you want to add about the Power Rangers comic?
Definitely pick it up, guys. It's up to issue 13. A lot of awesome stuff happening. You just go out and read it. You got to experience it for yourself.
Most definitely, guys. We're going to have more conversations like this about other topics out there. We want you to follow us all over social media, from Facebook to Instagram to Twitter to YouTube. We're Fandoms Anonymous. That's FANDOMS ANONYMOUS. We're the Fandoms Anonymous on Facebook with our Facebook page. Come and like the page. Come join the group and join our discussions. Also come to our Instagram. It's Fandoms_Anonymous17. And also follow us on Twitter, Anonymous_Fan17. Nelson, where can everybody find you at, man?
You can find me on Facebook right now, and I also got a Instagram coming up, Mr. Incredibly Nerdy. You can follow me and all my new Power Ranger stuff that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing some reviews on some of the new legacy items that they have. And actually today I'll be starting reviews for the Legacy Power Coin Collection. And I just want to say, closing out, may the power protect you.
Most definitely. We're definitely going to have Nelson back on some other things, on other topics other than just Power Rangers. And join all of our other friends that happen to be on our podcast, including my man Kevin Garlington, Jeremy Branch from Be Terrible Productions. Go check out Be Terrible Productions all over social media. You can go to BeTerrible.com as well. My man Robert Norwood and Reginald Reed, Derek Green. We all have a good time with these conversations that we have. The new episode of Fandom Talk will drop later on today. It's our weekly talk where we talk about what's going on currently in the news and with movies and television of all types of genres, and that will drop today. And, of course, we're continuing our Power Rangers movie countdown. That's the Fandoms Anonymous presents the Power Rangers movie countdown. We're dropping something new each and every day. Go check out my video with how I got my Power Rangers Krispy Kreme box. That is some hilarious stuff right there. If you guys have not watched it, that is some hilarious stuff. I was so excited to get that box. So you'll love that story. I even posted it on the page for Krispy Kreme, and I even tagged them in it on Twitter. So I want to see what kind of response I get from Krispy Kreme. Hopefully they say, we'll send you a lot of boxes and donut coupons. So you never know. You never really know. Guys, another thing, if you haven't checked it out already, check out my interview with the man himself, Jason David Frank. Man, it was an awesome interview. It's on our YouTube channel as well. And I got some other Power Ranger stuff. It's there. It's waiting for you. You just got to go watch it. So subscribe to the channel. Like the videos. Comment. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you don't like. It's all a part of this world that we have going on here. So, Nelson, I do thank you for joining, man. And, guys, thank you for listening as well, and have a good one.
Have a good one.